Okay, while I've got the big table out here, I thought I'd quickly show you some of the Patt's mats I've had. As I've said, I don't know how many years now, but I only buy my close-up mats from Patt's mats, and I've gone through lots of different variations over the years, but I'm pretty much settled now. I used to get the original material, which is these ones here. In fact, this is before I started using quality magic at the Porcupine. This is just good old-fashioned magic at the Porcupine. And I went through a phase of these, and then these were for the bar, and then I had big ones. But I also have a built-in savant, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but I realized it wasn't such a good idea. And in fact, I did this once, and then when I moved to the quality magic, I got rid of the savant, and I'll show you what I now use. But I switched from the original to the plush. The original catches much more easily. Plush is, and in fact, Patt even mentions this on his website, so I would go with the plush if you have a choice. And you can see whenever there's a chance to get a new mat, a new table, I get plenty of new mats, and I only get 3 colours. I don't quite know what you're going to need. These are the ones I currently use for the bar, but I wanted to also show you the savant I use. Now with the bar I have options because the whole thing's kind of like a big savant, and obviously depending on the size. I think these ones are for these two here are for the gig rig. These were for the Viking Pro table. Just depends on the size. But what I now do for my savant is this thing, and this I'm going to have to read who it's from. This is the De Savant. This came out fairly recently, actually. This is from Elias de Sastry. I'm not sure who it is. It says 270 smackers. So it's a very expensive item, but it's really good. So what this is, it slips under your mat on your bar, and then it has magnets, and so you've got all these different options down here. Oh, this shouldn't even be in there. So imagine this is hooked up like this. This is here. You can have it in 2 layers. The video online probably will give you more details, but this is what I've switched to instead of having a permanently attached savant. Patt probably actually does a separate one as well. I just really, when I saw that, I really liked it, and so I went with that. But apart from that, this is what I used. My most recent one, I had to, my daughter just got married last weekend. Get my glasses on now that I need to read. She got married last weekend, and I was desperate for a mat. I was going to take one of these, but I contacted Patt, and overnight he shipped out his fold-in mat. And he has 2 different sizes, and he actually can make any size you want pretty much, but the 2 standard ones are these 2. I didn't have time for any logo or anything, but it just fits in there really nicely, and it really helped when I did my act. I had a lot of white tablecloths, and right there in the middle was this little mat, and I could just about fit my cards on there, and my dominoes, and what the things I needed, and it really counterpointed where the action was. So I was really grateful to Patt for getting that stuff out to me. And he's also had one that fits in the back pocket or in the jacket pocket. So these folding ones really, they're really neat. And again, whenever you need a close-up mat, go to Patt's Mats. He's the guy. There's only one guy. Thank you.